Good morning all, and welcome to the world's finest green winged orchid site. That'll cause a row or two. Seriously, we're at Muston Meadows, the annual trip. I said I wouldn't come this year. I think I said I wouldn't come last year, but it's a bit like some of the big sites around the country. Once you've been once, you've got to come back again. It's too good to miss. Now the plan today is to try and see as many of the supposed 10,000 plus green winged orchids here and put them in a top 30. So it's going to be my 30 best green winged orchids of Muston Meadows 2025, and stick with it because I'll guarantee you those in the top places are going to be mind-blowingly special. So I better get on with it. So Muston Meadows top 30 green winged orchids, here we go. How good is that? Beautiful frilly edges, extremely soft whitish pink coloured flowers, and those lovely stripes on the hoods. It's just a lovely blend. Intensely rich velvet, so much so you can only just make out the markings, which are the same colour, and not a lot of lightness in the throat. Just makes it a near fully purple, dark purple, velvet purple flower. I thought it was a white, but it's actually the faintest, the palest of soft pinks, and very nice too. Wonderful markings on this one. That one just glows from a distance. It's a gem, very brightly coloured, nice pinky purple fringe to it, very nice. That's very nice. I don't even know how to describe that one. I think it's a pale pink. It's got straw colour. It's almost brown in colouring, but it's fully marked, fully open, and just a lovely colour. Something different. It's a very nice top-down specimen with beautifully coloured hoods. The flowers are quite decent as well. Yeah, very tidy. That's a nice soft pink. I always tend to advocate getting down low to see these orchids, and I still do, but every now and then you see an exception to the rule where seeing it from above shows it off at its best, and this is one of those. What wonderful colouring on the hood, and it's nice in the flower too. That's just an all-round very nice specimen. A nice frilly edged blob centred specimen. That is mighty fine, really is. Very bold, in-your-face markings on the throat of this one. Very rich dark purple. Clonker, plain and simple. That is a clonker. Absolute beautiful pink. Lovely pair of white green winged orchids at their very best. That is a clonker. I do love my pink green winged orchids, and that is one of the best pinks I've seen for a long while. A real beauty. Lovely pair of very soft straw pinks. Quite a unique colour combo. That's a nicely marked pinkish coloured specimen. Very tidy. Nice purple edge, light flower, good markings. All round nice plant, that one. That's kind of cute. Bunny ears with the striped hood pointing upwards. Bit unusual, that. Wow. Wow. It's like little rabbits on them instead of spots. Wonderful markings, wonderful rich colouring in this one. Just a wonderful all-round specimen. Really good. Wow. Very good. Lovely sort of pink edging to a primarily white specimen. Good markings. That one's got ticks in a lot of boxes, and there's a pair of them just to double it up. What a beauty. That sort of butterfly winged, flared out, nicely veined on the flower and frilly edges as well. It's got a lot going for it, this one. Very nice. Look at the markings on that. That sort of solid blobbed centre. That is a bit special. Very good. Very pretty. Lovely purple fringe to the flowers. Really good. That is a seriously lovely specimen. I don't think the camera will do it justice. It's just such a lovely set of very soft tones. Just beautifully blended. Really nice. That was a white from a distance, but as you can see close up, it's got wonderful soft purple blushes on it. So not a white, but actually all the better for it. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. You've got blotches of purple, you've got near white, a little bit of everything. It's nice, a mixed bag. Every flower different. I like that. I thought for a moment this was a chimera form, where it produces flowers of different colours on the same plant, and then I thought no, it's not. But now I'm down low, I'm thinking yeah, it is. I think it may well be, and I've never seen one here before, but there are definitely flowers here, like the one at the top that is a light in colour, and the one directly underneath it is anything but light in colour, so that's what I'm going to call it as. And that's a bit special. You don't see many of these. And as I say, it's the first one I've ever seen here at Muston Meadows. That's about as perfect a white as you're going to see anywhere. Absolute A-grade, pristine condition. White green winged orchid. Absolutely perfect. What an absolute clunker. Absolute clunker. A lovely sort of mottled pinky purple flower with a green hood. It's just a beautiful blend of colours. They're going great tone. There's two of them. It's a couple of stems. I think the one down here is even prettier. Wonderful. There's been several galleries of Muston Meadows Green Winged Orchids already this year, but no one seems to have picked this one up, so I was wondering whether it was still here. And it is still here, as you can see. It's the number one. And last year I said it was the finest green winged orchid I've ever seen. And it is, and it still is, and I'm delighted that it's still here. I don't know what you describe it as, but it's just an absolute gem. It's unique. I've never seen anything like this before, with that block colouring down the middle. It's just a wonderful, wonderful specimen, and worthy of top billing. Simply the best. Wow, there you go. There's my top 30. I'm sure you've got your own opinions. I don't think you can argue with number one. That is just an absolute belter, and I'm pleased to see it's back. I knew where it was last year, so I knew where to look. I think everyone else seems to have missed it, but it's fantastic, and I hope it keeps turning up every year. I've never seen a green winged orchid like that anywhere before. Absolutely brilliant specimen, and rightly top of the list. Muston Meadows, what can I say? It's just it's a mind-blowing sight. They say there's 10,000 here. I reckon you could say 15,000, somewhere between the two. Staggering. And you know, yeah, of course most of them are purple, but with numbers like that, the number of variations is huge as well. Lots of whites, lots of every variation you can imagine, and quite a few I've never seen before, as you saw probably in that top 30. So great fun, very enjoyable. Takes a lot of walking. It's about 6 kilometers I've done today to see most of them, if not all of them, but well worth it. So thank you very much for joining me on this one. And when are we out again? I think it's the middle of next week. Things are starting to roll now, and I think we're chasing early marsh orchids, but not your average early marsh orchids. Early marsh orchids with a bit of a twist. So I hope to see you then.